Okay, shalom, shalom, kwam yasha'Allah, koholoimla, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and that by the Spirit taught us this beautiful truth. And just want to say the water to the H.I.M and Akwaf. That's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai to the best of your ability. This is Jachanan the Waf just coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. And this is an article in the New York Post. I seen it yesterday, and I kind of couldn't believe it, but you know, the New York Post is reputable. I believe this shit, man. And I wanted to just touch on the fact that Job 9:24, where it talks about, let's get it real quick. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, right? And this is just another indicator that Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is the wicked man that the Bible speaks of. Job 9:24, it says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? So, if this man is not the wicked, then who is? Because you have to be in control of the earth to pull some shit like this off, right? Just the idea of something like this. It says, White House scrambles as Navajo Nation protests transport of George Washington, JFK, and other remains to sacred moon. See, this is what Esau is planning to do. He's planning to make a space journey up there to, you know, drop off. I'm not sure if it's the whole body in capsules or portion. I don't know. Let's read through it though, because I did read some of it yesterday. Esau, just to let you know, Esau is in control. Just imagine a so-called black, just say so-called black people. They like, oh, well, you know, we have a rocket. We're gonna drop off, you know, Michael Jackson, Prince, you know, Bernie Mac. You know what I'm saying? You know, whoever. You know, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, whoever. We just gonna fly up there and we gonna just bury them on the moon. Just imagine that shit. You see? It says the Navajo Nation is trying to ground the first commercial burials in space, insisting that the plan of memorialize humans on the moon will turn a place sacred to native religions into a waste site. And you know, Navajo, you know, a lot of them Northern Kingdom, you know what I'm saying, and you know, just into idolatry, you know, Jake worship the creation, but not the creator. The scriptures talks about that, you know, Northern Kingdom, as far as you know, a lot of Gadites, and you know, they got it real bad when it comes to idolatry, man. And they, you know, a lot of them, you know, they kind of have that moon worship type of spirit. But anyway, it says the Biden administration stepped in Friday to defuse the brewing Star War, CNN reported, calling a hasty White House meeting ahead of the scheduled Monday launch of a rocket set to send the remains of George Washington, John F. Kennedy, and a constellation of Star Trek idols into space. You can't tell me this is not. If this man is not the wicked, then who is, man? You don't hear no other nation of people talking no shit like that. You ain't, you know, you don't hear China, yeah, we're gonna drop off Bruce Lee. You know what I'm saying? Even though we think, you know, by faith, you know, Bruce Lee is a Jake, an Israelite. You know, you don't hear none of these other nations talking like that, man. This man is wicked as hell, man. Like, all this damn room on earth, they already buried. You gonna unbury them to do this? I'm telling you, man, this man gots to go. It says the moon holds a sacred place in Navajo cosmology, said Navajo President Boo Nigrin, whatever the name is. The suggestion of transforming it into a resting place for human remains is deeply disturbing and unacceptable to our people. We're turning the moon into a graveyard, and we're turning it into a waste site, said Justin. I don't, you know, and we don't believe that they ever been to the moon anyway. Shit, you know, that would be all a front. They, you know, probably fly out there and drop some, you know, pretend as if they dropping. Who knows, man? 'Cause they ain't going to no damn moon. It says that the two-stage Vulcan Cantor rocket has been packed with the remains of 333 people, including The late Star Trek creator Gene Roddenberry, his wife, recurring cast members Majel Barrett Roddenberry, several fellow USS Enterprise actors, and others whose families paid for the privilege. See? This is the way Edomites think. That's when the scriptures talks about Esau was given the fatness of the earth. This motherfucker is all out in the galaxies as well, man. And like I said again, we already know they ain't going to no moon. But they will go out here and pull some shit off and try and make it seem like, we've done something. 333 people, man. Are you fucking kidding me? And there's no uproar about stuff like this, man. It says hair samples from 3 U.S. presidents, Washington, JFK, and Dwight D. Eisenhower, are also aboard, courtesy of Celestis, a privately owned space burial company. See that? This is Esau, man. This is the way Esau be thinking. This is Edomite shit. We reject the assertion that our memorial spaceflight mission desecrates the moon, said the CEO. Our memorial on the moon is handled with care and reverence. No one and no religion owns the moon. See that? This is how proud Esau is, man. It says the 6-foot tall, 8-foot Peregrine lunar lander will drop 62 sets of human remains packed separately in titanium capsules on the moon's surface. The rest will continue into deep space to orbit around the sun. But the native objections could short-circuit the mission, which has already been beset by delays. You can't make this shit up, man. You can't make it up. This is how you know the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Because I'm telling you, what other race of people do you think would be thinking of some shit like this? You got China and a few other countries, India, Russia, that, tried to do their thing out of space as well. You know what I'm saying? But really, they be doing that shit because they trying to basically keep up with these damn Edomites here in America. Because they know if they don't, then because it's pretty much it's all war tactic shit type of shit. Right now out there in space, you got Esau. He got the Space Force. So you got North Korea. They just shot I think there's some satellites out there recently. All these countries got satellites out there. You know what I'm saying in space. But again, Esau not going to no damn moon. But it's just the thought of this motherfucker having the audacity to even think of we're gonna bury our white counterparts. We're gonna bury them on the moon, like you so goddamn special that you must be. These people crazy, man. That's why they describe. Hey, Earth needs new management. Earth needs new management, man. Here you go. You got all this land out here on Earth to give somebody a proper burial. These people are already dead, so they buried some damn where where these bodies at. You just gonna dig these people's graves up and shit and put them into a capsule and try and shoot them to the moon? Anyway, one more scripture, man. It's got that 2 Thessalonians 2:3. It says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. See? This is how you this is him. He's that man of sin, that son of perdition. He's being revealed. You can't you can't get around. This is the man of sin, man. Because for any government to even allow a company to actually do some shit like that, you here you go. You're able to put lives in jeopardy. Say, for instance, the engine blow up on this damn thing and fall and hit some houses. Esau don't care. Esau blasting off rockets and shit. He's testing nuclear weapons and shit all the time. He's constantly somewhere, going somewhere, doing something. He's flying over your neighborhoods. He doesn't care about the safety of the people on the ground, man. You know what I mean? Esau, that's what I'm saying. Like, The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He's the one that's in control of who can fly a plane, who can actually shoot a rocket into space, who can actually come up with a nuclear weapon or whatever the case may be. He's in control of those things. And this is kind of like going into, somewhat of Psalms where it talks about if they would tell on themselves, just their actions are telling on themselves as to who they are, man. You got to be a complete goddamn idiot, man, to even who thinks like this. Only Esau, right? And it says, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he is God, sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. And that's done with that God-like complex. They gave you white Jesus. They gave you a white God. They gave you some white angels. They gave you every damn body in the Bible is white. Or so-called white, we say, because they're actually pinkish to reddish in color. But this is Esau, man. This is all the get down of the wicked, man. You ain't about to come across no Jake that's talking about going to no fucking moon, man. Doing no shit like that. Jake not trying to lead the planet. If it was up to Jake would never even have gotten on no airplane, man, until, Esau made it seem as if it's so safe and comfortable and has just, and a lot of Jake, this younger generation, they do a lot of flying and shit. But mainly when you see people at the airport, that's them pretty much so-called white people. Jake would prefer to stay on the ground and drive to wherever he going, man. For real, man. But like I said again, you're living in a new day and time where it's a lot more Jake flying. But man, Jake don't really trust that flying shit, man. Jake not trying to get on no goddamn plane unless they really, really have to. This man is everywhere. This man, you can't make this up, man. I mean, come on, bro. Let me get the statement with the guy said. He said nobody owns the moon. He says our memorial on the moon is handled with care and reverence. No one and no religion owns the moon. No, the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua owns the moon. And I'm praying that if they do blast off and try and go out there and do some shit like that, I'm praying that shit blow up on right on national TV. And let those remains just sprinkle onto the ground and shit. Let them sprinkle onto the ground, man. And see, Esau, y'all going too damn far, man. But anyway, I mean, it's the last days. We get it. This is the Lord showing who you really are. And you're showing who you really are. You can't get around it, man. We're starting to see it. And it's being proven on a day-to-day basis as to who you are. Esau, Edom. And you're the end of this world, man. They at the end when they thinking like this. Here you go. You got all this shit going on in the world, and this is what they're thinking about. It's incredible, man. Anyway, though, I just wanted to touch on that for a hot sec. I pray that the lesson was edifying for me, inshallah.